Hey folks, thanks for checking out the latest Dirt Fishing Doug video. This video will feature a few separate hunts at some farm fields in central Illinois. One of the locations is a suspected log cabin site. While searching that field, we did not see any of the typical signs of an old home site. No pieces of brick, glass, stoneware, or dishware were noticed. However, the repetitive low grunting tones of our metal detectors indicated that some sort of structure had stood at that location at some point in the past. The morning hours of the hunt was relatively slow, with plenty of trash and only a few modest button pieces to show for our efforts. However, following a good lunch, things picked up in the afternoon and I managed to find a couple of coins. One in particular was an amazing surprise to me and my buddies. Unfortunately, during the excitement of the discovery, the camera got turned off, so we did not capture the suspense of cleaning the coin nor the elation of finding such a special coin. That was such a bummer because it turned out to be a fairly rare find for this part of the country, as well as the oldest coin I found up to this time. Day 2 of the hunt, which took place at the same location 1 week later, featured a variety of mid-1800s finds. Come along with me and check out the interesting items of the past I was able to recover from the ground. Going along with my Equinox 800, had bouncy signal, but it was giving me 31-32 a lot, sometimes 28. Dug that hole, threw the spoils down, and noticed that right there. Could be a largie. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's looking good, like a U.S. large scent. Alright, let's clean it off and see if we can get a year. Stay tuned. Alright, this is turning into a nice little hunt. Got a couple button pieces, a flat button. Just pulled a U.S. large scent about 10 minutes ago. And now I've got this little musket ball. It was in this hole. I kind of threw the dirt back in there before I decided to record. Yeah, pretty good size. Don't know how old it is, but it's a decent find nonetheless. Let's dig another hole. 26, 27, 28, 4 bars down. Oh, sounds too good. We're hoping for the large.
Take your machine and scan with your big machine. You'll know exactly where it's at. You should get a good reading with that. I'll take that.
That's signal, you would think.
Okay.
28, 29. It's gotten better. 27 through 29. It's been difficult, isn't it?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's silver.
Silver.
That looks like silver. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I was so bummed the entire live dig and the reveal of the coin was not fully captured on video. But you can be sure me and my friends were completely surprised by the coin we had just found, and we had a good time gushing over it. Here's some closer pics of the coin that were taken shortly after its discovery. All right, got a solid 15 here somewhere. Three bars down. Pinpointing small. Solid 15, 3 bars down, pinpointing small. Let's see. Something right here. Oh, right here. It's round, whatever it is. Ooh, ooh. This is better than I thought. It's round. Could be a flat button. Okay. Looking for design. Boy, almost thought I possibly saw the start of a wheat penny, but I'm not sure. Why would that ring up a 15? Okay, let me, I'm going to take you off camera. I'm going to get out my toothpick and brush, and I'm going to brush this off, and I'll bring you right back. Stay tuned. All right, so it's an Indian head penny. You can tell I toothpicked it, put a little nose grease on it. Definitely an Indian head penny. Can't get a date. Maybe I'll be able to get it later. All right, good find. Let's dig another hole. Had a solid 1920 on the Equinox. Dug that hole, threw spoils here, pinpointed it, pinpointed this clod, and it's round, but it looks small. I'm thinking it's going to be a button. Let's take a look. That's what it looks like. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, feels like, oh yeah, feel the shank. Yep. Definitely a button. 1800s. Will it have a design, or will it be a flat button? All right, nice little button. Okay. Nice little button. Liking that. All right, let me take you off camera and I'll brush it down. If I get a design on it, I'll bring you back. Stay tuned. All right, got a good signal here. It was 21. 22, 23. Now, so all kinds of goodness numbers. So we'll see. 3 bars down. Okay, I see it right here, right there. Looks like a big old bullet. That is probably a very old bullet. Not positive. All right, that's a cool find. Hopefully some bullet people will be able to help me identify it. I have no idea really, truthfully, on age, but it's a cool little find. Rang up very nice. Let's dig another hole. Okay, on hindsight, it may not be that old of a bullet. It's got something red at the top. Don't know, never seen anything like that, and I don't know what it is. I would suspect it's a bullet, but it may not be. All right, I may need some help identifying that one. Let's dig another hole. So along with the Equinox, had a 20 through 23 signal pretty consistently. So I dug that hole. It was only 2 bars down. Threw the spoils over here. I did find something, but it's got a name on it, so I don't want to show the name, but this is what I found. Found a key with a keychain. Like I said, it's got a name. It's got a town on the other side, and it's got a name here in marker, so I don't want to show that. So, but all right. You never know what you're going to find in a field. Let's dig another hole. All right. 18 through 20 on the Equinox 800. Dug this hole about 4 inches down, and I pulled that out. Solid brass. A knob to something. Probably turned something on or off, maybe. Possibly a gas valve or something. I don't know. I'll have to clean it up more and see if there's some writing on there on the top part. Okay. Let's dig another hole. All right, I had a 16 through 18 on the Equinox. Dug this plug out in the field and got that. All right, that is definitely a design on purpose. I don't know what it is, but it's old, which is encouraging for us to find some decent stuff today. All right, I brushed it off, and it's a lot nicer than I thought it was. So looks like it's got some scales there, like a snake or a fish or something. Nothing on the other side. So that would lead me to believe that it was probably part of like an escutcheon or something that went on a drawer or a cupboard or something. So, all right, it's period to the area we're looking and searching in. Let's dig another hole. All right, I had jumping signals bouncing from 18 to 24, settled around 18 to 21 the most, and I dug that hole, and I got this item, some kind of an old buckle. Turn my pinpointer off here. Some kind of an old buckle, don't know, it looks like it's got a nice design on it, but could be used for horses or cattle or maybe even people.